growing stronger, so much wiser. Won't you please listen to my song? There is no way I could ever turn back now. Won't you please listen to my song? La 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 la. Listen to my song. Welcome back to Nellascope. It's your man, the host of Nellascope, Chris Nella. I'm a producer, I'm a songwriter, I'm a super dad, and I'm a lover of brownies. I bring Nellascope worldwide because we empower artists to win with their brand each and every day, and I love doing it. The format of this show is very, very simple. On this show, our very first segment is going to be my favorite segment of all, Indie Fire. It's 100% no trans fat, no gluten, no carbohydrates, 100% indie artists. And then we're going to get into today's topic, which is how to overcome imposter syndrome. And then we're going to come around the end with the moments to be inspired by. But before we do that, get your aprons on. Get ready to put on the final ingredients. Sprinkle a little sea salt on there. Grind you a little pepper. Put your onions in there. Put your green peppers in there. It's time for Indie Fire, guys. On this segment of Indie Fire, due to the overwhelming response that I received last week for my boy, the Maestro, and his song, and my special dedication to my mom, What Love Feels Like, we're coming back in the same vein with my man, D Maestro, once again with Love Wins. This song is available on all streaming platforms, wherever music can be streamed or downloaded. This is the Maestro with Love Wins here on Nellascope, the podcast. Enjoy.
Sunrise and good afternoons. I'm always thinking of you. You got me laughing when I'm all alone. I'm feeling so gone, cause I'm thinking about the things you do. It's so much more spiritual than physical. I'm loving every minute of each day I spend with you. I said I'd never love again, but this time love went. It went. Baby, 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 I just wanna love you like I love you like I love you like I do. Baby, 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 won't you let me, won't you let me? Found the reasons and ways to say that I love you and I can't let you go. You've got my vision blurred and it's finally clear to me you're the one love's been waiting for. It's so much more spiritual than physical. I'm loving every minute of each day I spend with you. I said I'd never love again, but this time love went. It went. Baby, 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 I just wanna love you like I love you like I love you like I do. Baby, 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 won't you let me, won't you let me? You to guard your heart is safe right here with me. I swear I'm done with games, don't wanna play for you, I'll play for keeps. Baby, 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 I just wanna love you like I love you like I love you like I. Baby, 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 won't you let me, won't you let me give you what your heart is due? Baby, 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 I just wanna love you like I love you like I love you like I. Baby, 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 won't you let me, won't you let me give you what your heart is due?
Yeah, that was my man, DeMaestro. Now, I recommend that you go and find all of DeMaestro's music. He has several projects, past projects that he's done. They're all available to be streamed and downloaded. I guarantee it's quality content. And I'm not saying it just because we go way, way back. But the fact is, musicianship, live instrumentation, it's all there for you. You can put on any of his projects from start to end and have a great time. Again, that was Love Wins by DeMaestro here on Neloscope for our Indie Fire segment. Now it's time that we jump into today's topic. Today's topic is how to overcome imposter syndrome. I know it's the latest thing out. People are really bringing it out. It's being addressed and mentioned a lot in today's social media, pretty much everywhere. I want to give you 3 ways to really to put a snuff to kill imposter syndrome, because I want you to know you are who you are. In other words, let me break that down. You is who you is. You understand me? Let that be a firm fact in your life. You are who you are, and what you've done it. In most cases, there's really no need to explain, because in most cases, when you over-explain and try to dig deeper of what you did and why you did, it makes you look more guiltier than just saying, well, trust me, that's what I did. So what I'm going to do, we're going to dig deep into this imposter syndrome thing. And hopefully, and again, like I said, I'm going to give you 3 ways that you are expert in your niche and your field for your brand. All right, let's start out with the definition for imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome, IS, refers to an internal experience of believing that you are not as competent as others perceive you to be. While this definition is usually applied to intelligence and achievement, it has links to perfectionism. Let's just keep it 100. For the imposter syndrome and people that are doubting you, they're right. You're not as competent as anyone else. You're more competent when it comes to you being you. Like I say all the times, there is nobody in this world that can beat you at being you. There's nobody that can outdo you doing what you do when you do, because you is you. You understand me? I hope you could follow that. So let's jump into the 3 ways to prove that you're an expert in your brand, in your niche, in your field. Number 1, your combination of life and experience makes you uniquely qualified for your brand's specific goals. Again, your rare combination of life and experience makes you uniquely qualified for your brand's goals. What you've experienced in your life, the things that have made you, whether they've been good or bad, they make you uniquely, so to speak, fit like a glove, a custom fit for your brand's goals. If you're a hardcore rapper or any kind of rapper, where you come from, what you've done in life, and what you've overcome makes you unique for your brand, for your goal, for your specific niche that you market, that you put out, that you release, that you write, that you paint. What makes you you should encourage you daily that you are the best person qualified for this job. Like, I'm the best person qualified to be Chris Nella because of the things that I've been through, the obstacles. That makes me the best Chris Nella that there could possibly be. You understand me? There's no better Chris Nella. There's no better you. There's no better author to write that book. There's no better pianist to compose that piece, because you'll capture the pain and the victory and the overcoming. So you worry about being you. Don't judge how other people consider or see you being you. I'm going to say this, and I want you to say it with me. I am who I am. Literally say that out loud. I am who I am. All right. So number one, your combination of life and experience makes you uniquely qualified for your brand's specific goals. Number two, anyone assuming what you have went through, anyone making an assumption on what you have already been through or endured in your life is 100% incorrect, because that's just an assumption. And you know what assumptions do. But what they're doing, they're assuming on your life. They are 100% incorrect, because they were on the outside looking in. Even if these are classmates, people in your family, they are 100% incorrect, because they were not there. They didn't feel the pain. They didn't have to go to sleep crying, or they didn't have to scrounge for money. Whatever the case may be, those things made you stronger. Those things gave you longevity. Those things gave you strength. Let me dive into an illustration. As a little kid, riding on a bike or a big wheel or skates or skateboard, whatever your fancy was, whenever you fell, and I'm talking about a real fall, and I'm talking about scraping your knee to the white meat. You understand me? That's what we said in the South. Scraping your knee to the white meat. That was a painful bruise. That was a painful cut. That was pure agonizing pain. But over some time, that cut, it began to solidify. And over some time, either there was a scar or a scab. A scar or a scab. Now, stay with me. I'm going somewhere. If the scar really solidated if the scar was there and it really marked up your knee, but in that same spot, it's not as tender. If you were to ever fall again, that same spot had more endurance. It had a toughness that only came from enduring the pain of the original scar. That's your life. Regardless of what people think or say about you, you have the scars. You have the scabs. You have the marks. You have the whips to prove that this is what made me. And regardless of what you think you saw, regardless of what you think you witnessed, it was something totally different. But it made me stronger. It made me better. And the thing about it, sir, ma'am, you have no right, no audacity to speak on my situation, on your limited knowledge of my situation. You hear what I said? Of my situation. How is somebody going to tell you what you went through in elementary or high school or even college or even your adult life? No, that didn't make that, or that wasn't exactly how it happened. Hush your mouth. You heard what I said? That's how they said it in the old school. Hush your mouth with an F. Hush your mouth, because of the simple fact. And I say that to the people that are out there doing it. For you to try to counsel somebody, or for you to try to blow the whistle, or for you to try to help other people know that this is not who the person said he really is, who gave you that job? Who made you Inspector Gadget? Who made you the super find them all, expose them all? Do you work for the Inquirer? And I'm talking to, if the shoe fits, take it off. But I'm speaking to those people who think it's their duty to try to expose someone. Sad. So that's number two. Number one, your combination of life and experience makes you uniquely qualified for your brand's goals. Number two, anyone assuming that what you have went through in your life, assuming of what you've went through in your life, they are 100% incorrect, because they were on the outside looking in. And number three, this is what I want you to take with you each and every day, on your job, in your personal life, in your home. Number three, sometimes the smoke you get, there's signs that people are intimidated by you being who you are, and they feel like they need to try to bring you down to their level or to bring you down to their mediocrity. Let me read that again. Sometimes the smoke you get are signs that people are intimidated by you being who you are, and they feel the need to try to bring you down to their level of mediocrity. You heard that right? That's sometimes what you'll get. They're worldwide known as haters, but I would even take it farther than that. They are attention seekers because they want people to look away from their own boring life of mediocrity, their own life of sadness. And I'm not saying that to poke fun at anyone or to trigger anyone. I'm saying it for the fact that it's a sad place to live. It's a sad place to be, that you want people to look away from your hurt and your own pain, and you want to try to focus on someone else and bring the same pain in their life. There's many people that out there that may contribute to the fact, whereas you feel like I'm an imposter. No, you're not an imposter. You're the best at what you do. And if you don't think that way, start thinking that way. Say it with me. I am who I am. Say it. Because that is the correct statement. I am who I am. There is nobody else that was crafted to be you. There's nobody else, nobody that has went through the exact same thing that you have went through. It may have been the same situation. It may have been the same environment. It did not affect you or them the exact same. So that makes it a different situation. But what you have to do, listener, creative, artist, I want you to live your best life, because those people, number 3, they're going to come at you because they want to pull you down to their level of mediocrity. And by people looking away from their own sad situation, they feel as if they win. But today, Nella Nation, I don't want you to give them the pleasure. I don't want you to give them any hope that they win here. Not here, because, say it with me one more time, I am who I am. And that is who God made you to be. So take all of those 3 steps, get out there, win, and be the best you, because you are the best you that was ever made. Carpe diem, family. And now it's time for Moments to be Inspired by. This is the segment of the show where I give helpful quotes, motivational quotes that help really propel me to the next level. Today's quote is just the same. This is for all of my people who feel as if they're on a journey. Whether you're winning or you're losing, here's the inspirational moment for today. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. Guys, I hope that inspired you. I hope that gave you a little to keep on going toward your goal, towards that thing that you're believing for. And that was Moments to be Inspired by. Nella Nation, Season 3, Episode 6. It's a wrap. Thank you for sticking in there with me so very much. I have some news for all of my Nella Nation, all my listeners worldwide. We are past 2,000 organic downloads, guys. You heard that? Organic. The only promotion that I've provided thus far worldwide is $5 American because I wanted to see the power of premium content. I want to see how much weight my words carried. And I'm so excited that we are over 2,000 downloads organically from the bottom of our heart here at Nellascope. We say thank you. I have to give it up for my wife, who is responsible for a lot of approving and editing the content that I provide for you guys. Thank you so much, baby, for being there for me and inspiring me to keep on going week after week after week. Now we're at 2,000. by the end of this year, I want to be at 5,000. Can we do it, Nella Nation? I know we can. Thank you for passing the word. Thank you for sharing the content. And thank you for allowing us to be on the way to being the #1 music motivation podcast in the world. On this episode of Neloscope, our Indie Fire song was Love Wins by my homie, my brother, the Maestro. You can find that song wherever music is streamed and downloaded. And as I said earlier, make sure you stream all of his content. I can promise you, if you start from the beginning up until the present project, you will not be disappointed. We also talked about how to overcome imposter syndrome and 3 steps to smash it and to never ever look back and smile on your greatness every day. And then we came around the back and we gave a great moments to be inspired by. Guys, I love to read your emails. I really do. I can sit down and read the emails and the suggestions all day long. Email me if you have a suggestion, if you want to hear a song, if you need to hear a topic. Email me at neloscopepod@gmail.com. That's neloscopepod@gmail.com. That's NELLASCPPOD@gmail.com. You can reach out to me on IG at Neloscope and on Facebook at Neloscope Live. I love to hear from you because it's like the people's podcast. You understand me? I want to put out there what you want to hear. And if I can help you, I plan to do so. Guys, I am over the moon. 2,000 downloads. But we got 3,000 to go by the end of this year. And I believe that we can do it because together we can spread the word, get this premium content out. And before you know it, not only 5,000 downloads, we'll be placed as the #1 music motivation podcast in the entire world. I am in love with each and every one of you, but God loves you more. Let that sizzle in your spirit. Make sure you tune in next week where we are talking about, is it a single or album filler? But you gotta tune in next week. It's your man, Chris Nella, for Neloscope the Podcast, Season 3. I'll see you next week. And I'm gone.